I got this Magic the Gathering lot from a Facebook group which has ongoing auctions for a small town just outside of my city, and we won this for $21.
It's free real estate.
It could be a collection of cards, it could just be bulk, but I'm still intrigued to find out what's actually going to be on the inside here. It's been a while since I found a random buy like this, so I thought it was unique enough to purchase, and for $21 I thought, why not? It's not quite a gamble. Let's find out what we get here. Is it bulk or is it treasure? Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Two long boxes here, as you guys can see, and it was $21. Woo. Okay, let's go with the one with the less cards first. I think it's just a little over 1,000 cards in total for this lot. Okay, I see a lot of red cards here. Red common cards. Okay, let's just put that aside. Okay. All right, let's fold this. All right, let's just get that right on the side here, and let's just start digging. I have no idea what's going to be inside here. It looked like it could have been bulk, but you never know. You never know. There's some newer stuff, though. I don't know if I like that. There's some newer stuff from Dragon Tarkir, so this could be really, really new. If there's any cards that are over $1, I'll try to put them on screen. If it's just bulk, it's possible that it might have just been like picked through. There's some decent cards, though, like Mog Fanatic. Frostbite's pretty cool. Decent playable cards so far we're seeing here. Tin Street Dodger, Chandra's Defeat, Smelt. Kitu Lava Runner is really good for Popper mono red decks, burn decks, Burst Lightning there, Galvanic Bombardment. It's very possible if it's all just, you know, common cards here that it's gonna be. Assault Shrub's not bad. Hard to like figure out the value of everything here. I mean, in terms of bulk, if it's $21 for all of this, it's pretty much worth it already. More cards here that are great for Popper. I'm just going to separate all the best Popper cards I see here and then maybe build some decks for a later video. That could be cool in the future to see kind of what I end up building here. I can already see a Goblin theme dropping right now, so that's pretty sick. Okay, Banrat. Harness Lightning's pretty cool, actually. Love that from Kaladesh. Let's see what else we have here. Let's keep on digging. More cards from Kaladesh, as I say that. Uncaged Fury. Eldrazi. Oh, okay, hey, look at that. That's a rare. Separate that out. I don't think there's any value there, though. Let's see. Magma Jet, Harness Lightning again, Smash the Smithereens. This is a good card for sideboard options for a lot of formats. Roast there. Lava Coil. Okay. Goblin Locksmith. Not seeing anything too crazy, though. Harness Lightning again. Lightning Strike. Double Cast. Might be okay. I'll separate that out. So far, there's nothing that's jumped out to me like where I know it's like a guarantee, $1 plus. But I don't know. You never know. I mean, this is why I love these videos. Flaring Pain, that might be over $1. That might be. Let's just separate that out. Yeah, like you just never know with these Keldon Marauders and other. Hey, Flaring Pain again. There you go. That's pretty sweet. It's over $1. But these are great videos to do because there's always so many comments, and I love you guys for that. You know, dropping a comment, letting me know. You know, if I pass over any cards that are worth over $1, you guys always let me know in the comment section, which I really do appreciate. Ooh, we're getting some. Okay, artifacts are a good sign. There's a lot of hidden value in artifact cards. Let's see, Cold Steel Heart's playable. So far, I don't see anything. Short Bow that's worth over $1. Catherine's Shield. Is that the original foil from Eldritch Moon? Jeez, that's actually pretty cool. It might be worth over $1, actually. Let's see what else we have here. Some cards from Boomborough. Yeah, we got some really new cards here, too, mixed with some older cards. It definitely, if I had to put my money on it, I would say this is definitely someone's bulk. Viridian Longbow. Okay, not bad, actually. Not bad. Decent common from Mirrodin. I don't know if that. There's one that's over $1. I don't know if it's that one. There's one that's very similar. I don't know if that's the one, though. Okay, wow, even Aether Drift, yeah, we're going, okay, we're going real new here. Yeah, this is someone's, like, really, really new bulk. So I don't know if someone just got out of the game, or they just like to crack open a bunch of packs and they just kind of separated all this out as stuff they would never use, or just stuff that they don't see as valuable. Harnessed by Force, that's a rare, okay. Almost passed that one by. That is a rare, separating that out. Rift Bolt is always fun. Let's separate those as well. Great for Popper and Modern. And that is it. All right, let's keep going through here. All right, Pest Summoning. Ooh, we got some multicolored cards here. Electrolyze is a good card. Gift of Orzhova is good too. But again, we're still trying to find cards worth over $1 or more, which not getting too lucky with right now. Faceless One. But again, if I miss anything, please let me know down below in the comment section. Really would appreciate it. It really does help me out a lot with these videos. Meteor Golem. Yeah, a lot of potential hidden value here. Like Battle for Baldur's Gates is a great set as well. Oh, geez, yeah, not seeing too much though right now. Burnished Heart. Yeah, Palladium Mirror is not bad. I'll separate that one out. I don't think it's worth over $1. At one point it might have been. Silver Mirror as well. A lot of the mirrors started to spike. What was that, a year ago or something? There was some, I can't even remember the reason why. But there was a massive spike for a lot of mirror cards. Mirror's an interesting tribe. They don't do mirrors too much. I feel like they should definitely explore it a little more. All the way back to Mirrodin. Here we go. That's another one. That's a rare. Okay, and it's a promo too. Restricted Office and Lecture Hall. Very cool. All right, separating that one out. Not seeing much here. Could be some sneaky rares just hiding in here for sure. Oh, there is. I say that. There's a few actually. We have Reduplicate and Replicate with a Gigantha the Wellspring. Not bad. At least we're getting rares, so I mean, there's another rare right there. So it might not just be a complete bulk, but so far it definitely looks like it's bulk. And most of the time when you're getting long boxes, it's probably going to be bulk. People usually, or they tend to put their better cards or stuff that they like in decks or binders if you're like a collector, but that's more for Pokemon, I think, than Magic. So when it comes to Magic, you know, if you're seeing someone, you know, if you're seeing a collection and it's all long boxes, it's probably not as good as like a collection that's just full of like deck boxes, right? People who built like they have commander decks or legacy decks, modern decks, those are always a little more enticing. If you're gonna buy stuff, wow, yeah, look at that. We're getting Final Fantasy too. Okay, so this is definitely someone's recent bulk. What? That's so weird. Why are we seeing Final Fantasy mixed in here as well? This person must have literally just cracked a bunch of stuff and just decided to sell everything off that was not going into a deck or you didn't see any value in. Instant Ramen's really cool. Yeah, but I don't know if it's over $1 though. Commune with Beavers. Yeah, not seeing too much here. A lot of repeats I'm seeing right now. There's another promo card there. Okay. Nothing in this pile. Okay. Right, last stack here, and then we're going to move on to the stacked long box that's filled to the brim, so that could be exciting. Yeah, some more Aether Drift cards, which I guess to some people would not be exciting. It was a very disliked set overall. I mean, I personally liked it. I thought it was okay, but there was a lot of people who did not like Aether Drift at all. I thought it was cool bringing back energy and stuff, though. I loved Kaladesh. Kaladesh was a great set. Great block. Aether, you know, Aether Volt and Kaladesh. I was going to say Aether Drift, and I'm like, no, I just said that. Yeah, it was interesting, but I don't know. Some people didn't really like it. I liked the energy. Definitely felt like it could be, you know, abused for sure when it was in standard. Okay, let's close that one up, and let's open this one here on the other side. And let's just start digging through piles here. Ooh, we got some more red to start things off here. Okay, let's see what we have. Serrating Blast. Hopefully this, I'm still on. Hello, hi, how's it going? If you see me waving there, because it was, yeah, this camera has been causing me a lot of issues. I definitely need to get a new camera at some point, so I got to maybe set some YouTube money aside for that. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we're getting some slivers. Thunderous Wrath, I love that card. Great Miracles card right there. So we'll see. Maybe the next random buy you see me in, I'll have a new camera set up, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's see what we have. Nothing too crazy here. Young Red Dragon, lots. I like to see Battle for Baldur's Gate cards. Some of them have some sneaky value right now, but I'm not seeing anything that's really popping off. Honestly, it's been, I want to say lackluster. I mean, I still, you know, spending only $21 on this, I really shouldn't have any complaints whatsoever. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything too crazy right now. So let's just keep going and cross our fingers and hope we do. It's not happening right now. The chase is on. The chase is indeed on. Trying to find something here of value. Modern Horizons 3 cards too mixed in here. Okay. Oof. Wow. We even have. Oh, there's another rare. Okay. Mizium Tank. I mean, nothing to scoff at. It is a rare, so let's separate that out. Colossal Dreadmaw. All right. Amazing card. Another one. Jeez, I'm so lucky. Oh my god, just hitting the jackpot here with the Colossal Dreadmaws. My goodness. Well, let's keep it going though. Let's not get too excited. Ooh, there you go. This one might be. I think this one's around $1. Nice. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's over $1 or around $1. So we found something. We found something at least in here. Yeah, but this is the price you pay. You know, you're going out and you're buying bulk. You really got to kind of. It's kind of like a garbage man, you know? Like if you're trying to like source for value, you got to sift through everything, keep stuff aside, organize it if you can because there's spikes that could happen later on. And so if your stuff is organized, at least you can pull those cards out and then you can sell them later on or like trade them in for stuff that you actually want, whether that's like reserve list cards or like surge foils, anything that you collect or stuff you need for decks. But it's definitely a lot of work. But some people find it really, really rewarding. Before I even had a YouTube channel, I would do this all the time. I'd always be buying bulk, and I'd always be like trading up, trying to get better cards, stuff I need for decks, or just selling the rest, getting some cash, flipping stuff. It was really fun. And there's definitely still opportunities out here, though I think it's a little bit less opportunity than there was before. I think Magic the Gathering, because of Universes Beyond and all that, there's just a lot more eyeballs on it. There's a lot more people involved, or just collecting or playing Magic the Gathering. Which means technically there should be more cards out there to buy, but a lot of them just end up just going straight to a store after if they're done and just kind of selling their collection there all in one go, just making it a little easier for them instead of like throwing it on Marketplace or eBay. Like if you go to eBay, holy crap, my God, if you go on eBay here in Canada, there is like literally nothing. This used to be a decent card, I think. I'll just separate that out. There's like nothing in Canada for like random buys. I'm trying to find collections to buy for videos and just for myself and stuff that I can use for giveaways and videos. And there's just like nothing at all. So I have to resort to like thrift stores whenever I can find them there. Goodwill auction sites. Facebook Marketplace on occasion. That's why I always say, if you guys are willing to sell a collection, I don't want to know everything that's inside there. Just sell me kind of like a blind buy. I'm willing to spend at least a few $100s on a blind buy, as long as I know I'm not getting completely screwed. Obviously, if you guys have a collection to sell, let me know. My email is down below, mtgrobinson@gmail.com. I should have it in the description as well. Always looking to potentially buy collections if the value's there. It's got to be fun, and I don't want to know everything inside there because I want to be more surprised than anything else when I see the stuff. Ooh, there we go. Just because, yeah, it's not fun. A random buy is not fun if you know every single card that is inside, right? So that's defeats the purpose of them. Octo Opus there. Okay, we're even getting some uncards as well. Censor, Mystical Teachings. Used to be worth, I think, around $1. Definitely not anymore, though, so we're not going to separate that out. This card right here. Now, something's telling me this has value. I'm going to separate that out because that one is definitely just for some reason just striking a chord with me. So hopefully I was right with that. Wing Splicer. And if I am right with that, maybe there's more of them. Maybe we actually already passed a few and I didn't even realize because I went too fast. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, another rare. Okay, so decent amount of like random rares kind of stuck inside here. They are bulk rares though. Divination, okay. Dramatic Ascension, Mystical Dispute used to be with over $1. We'll separate that anyways, but that used to be a pretty damn good card. Nothing there. Let's keep digging through these piles though. See what else we have. Okay, come on. Let's get some more sneaky value here into the Royal Snapback. More sensors. I think it's like we have like over 20 of them so far in this collection. And anything else interesting? Turn to Frog is pretty cool. Riddle Smith. Not seeing anything. Vapor Snags are pretty cool. I'm going to separate those out. Those are just so good for Pauper. I love Vapor Snag. Nothing else really here. Turn to frog again. Yeah, not seeing too much value here, but that's okay. Charted Course is another decent card, but no value, unfortunately, in that. And when I say that, you might be like saying, well, there's tons of value. I love Magic cards. All of them have value to me. Obviously, I'm saying that in terms of just like we're trying to find out if we have a lot of cards that are worth over $1 or not, right? So more Vapor Snags. There you go. I love that. That's really what I mean when I say that. And I'm not seeing too much right now. Rat in a Hat. God, I love the names in the unsets. Always so funny. Blood Chief's Thirsts. Okay. Come on. Diabolic Tutor. I think the artwork, that one specifically actually has value. Chittering Rats is always just a fun card. I'm going to separate that out. Another one that's got some popper value. Icar Slick. Okiba Gang Shinobi. Love the name of that one too. Not seeing anything right now. No. That's... Ooh, Street Wraith. That's another really fun card. Great for any sort of... I mean, I guess... Death Shadow would be like the deck that would like that the most. I think I have a playset of them in my Death Shadow, my Grixis Death Shadow deck. Meaning to upgrade that deck, though, kind of make it just a Rakdos. One a little more aggressive. Gifted Aetherborn used to be worth over $1. Not anymore. Oh, there's another one. Outrageous Robbery. Go for the throat. Yeah, not seeing too much here. Diabolic Edict is another decent card. There's a lot of cards that are like good. Accentuate used to be like an $8 uncommon. I'll separate that out. Just you never know. Could maybe go back up in the future. But yeah, that's a good one. Not seeing too much here. No. Harsh Scrutiny. Innocent Blood. We're going into white, which is probably not a good sign. Not usually a lot of value in the white slot for bulk, but you never know. You just never know. We're crossing our fingers here. Yeah. Did I speak too soon? I don't think I did. My God, I'm really hoping that there is a lot of stuff I missed in the comment section. I can go down and be like, oh, okay, yeah, there you go. There's some ones right there. Not seeing too much there. Dawn of Hope. That's a rare, though. So I'm going to separate that out because that is a rare. All right, one last stack in this random buy. So leave a like if you like this content. Subscribe. I try to do them pretty often. If I can find something in the wild or buy a collection, I try to at least have one of these a month at the very least, sometimes multiple ones a month. So if you do enjoy content like this, please subscribe and come back again for more. Okay, let's see. What are we getting here? Any sort of surprise that we're going to end off with? Anything good? Come on. It's got to be some sort of surprise. Timely Reinforcements. Oh, great card. Great freaking card. Oh, one of the cards I fell in love with when I first started playing Magic. Very fun. I don't think there's a lot of value there, but I'm going to just separate it anyways. Some Lord of the Rings cards here mixed in, which is really nice. Whew, look at that. Love that foiling there. Ravnica Remastered. Doing the old frame foiling up to it right there. Okay. All right. And this looks like someone who definitely played Magic. This is like, I'm seeing a lot of promos here. Clever Luminancer. This used to be valuable, but I don't think it is anymore. And there's two of them right there. So there you have it, guys. Leave your thoughts down below about this collection. Did I do okay for $21? Would this be a bulk collection you'd buy? Leave your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.